Buddy, how great to see you today. I am thrilled. I know my morning live streams lately haven't quite been in the morning, but I've been making it important that I get them out every day because I know how important they are for all of us to stay on track. One of the reasons I do these is because it reminds me of who we are and where we're going. I'm Rita Hickman. I'm a body mind expert, shiatsu massage therapist, and I help women who um, are more sensitive, who are more empathic. I help them have relationships which are positive and loving and caring. Even if they're in a relationship with a narcissist, they're looking to get divorced, they're looking to move on, they're looking to change jobs. I help women who are highly sensitive women who are ready to move forward in their life. Maybe they're coaches, maybe they're healers, maybe they're entrepreneurs or executives. And I help them get their sensitivity managed and get out of bad relationships which are sucking their life dry. So, one of the things I've been doing lately, a few years ago, I got the book Highly Sensitive Person. And I would read it in the gym while I was working out. And while I was reading it, what would happen was I'd have to stop. I'd have to close the book because I would start to get triggered. Because the stories in the book for a highly sensitive person were the stories of my life, the story of when I was a child, how I had all of these emotions, and you probably had all of these emotions and didn't know what to do with it. And then because you were tolerant, because you were capable, because you had great coping skills, because you were smart and creative, you found a way to deal with that high level of stress. And so you couldn't even tell the difference between good relationships and bad relationships because they all felt bad. Because even the good relationships were hard and stressful because there was this overwhelm and fear and anxiety. And uh, it wasn't because there was something wrong with you. It was because what was right with you needed special care, needed special handling. If you're watching this, you probably are empathic, you probably have a highly sensitive personality, and most of your life have felt taken advantage of or hurt or not appreciated or not valued. And it made you feel like you were broken. And you took your gifts and you sort of hid them away and you just tried to figure out more and more how to cope with your anxiety until it started to turn into health issues, started to turn into bad relationships, it started to turn into chronic problems, maybe rheumatoid arthritis, maybe fibromyalgia, maybe asthma, maybe allergies, maybe toxic, horrible relationships, or maybe a job that you absolutely hate. All of these things happen, and in to other people in the world, it's maybe not as big of a deal. But to those who have highly sensitive personalities, probably you, these things are a big deal and they're hard. And the problem is nobody ever taught you how you work. Nobody ever taught you how to manage your traumas that had happened. And you ended up sort of stuck, spinning in a circle. And that's where you may be at now. Maybe you spent most of your life working in different alternative modalities. Maybe you're a Reiki master or a light worker. Maybe you became a massage therapist. Maybe you became a chiropractor. You became a social worker. You did something that helped you cope with that high sensitivity. Now, it's not bad. It just means that you're special. Only about 20% of the population have high sensitivity. And it's true in children and it's true in animals. It's true in anything that we consider have a personality. 20% of those will be more sensitive. It takes them longer to process through things because they're absorbing in more energy. If you've got a more sensitive microphone, you're picking up more of the sounds around you, and more of the sounds around you need to be sorted out. That's a highly sensitive personality. It's a highly sensitive nervous system. Now, you're probably told that you're wrong or bad, probably told that you could never do it. That's the typical norm in our patriarchal world that we grew up in. But what we found out in the last 10 or 15 years, especially, is all of this stuff can be healed, is that you can move forward. You don't have to feel trapped by your sensitivity. Instead, you can set it up so it becomes one of the greatest gifts you've ever had. one of the most beautiful aspects of who you are. When you start uncovering the traumas and letting them go off of your body, when you start getting the support and hearing the things you need to hear when you need to hear them, when you stop feeling like you're all by yourself, that's when you really grow. And you're able to take that highly sensitive personality of yours that made you feel like you were broken and wrong and bad and is slowly killing you, and it is killing you, and you get to reverse it and turn it into the gift that it really is. So if you feel you're part of that 20% who has ended up in toxic and narcissistic relationships, whether other people would consider them that way or not, they're toxic to you. They're a difficult relationship for you. That's all that matters. Maybe you're coping, but your health is starting to fail. Heart problems, knee problems, hip problems, back problems. Maybe those things are starting to happen and it's time to reverse it, because we can reverse it. You can take your highly sensitive personality and turn it into amazing intuition, turn it into creativity, turn it into innovation, turn it into collaboration, turn it into success, turn it into your dreams. You can absolutely do that when you know how to treat it properly, when you stop judging it and being angry at it and trying to get rid of this gift of who you are. So if you think you're a highly sensitive person, you might want to start following these videos. You might want to be a part of the 7-day challenge that we're going to be doing the first week in January. It's a way to get those stresses off of your system so that you stop feeling chained down by the people in your life, by being surrounded by narcissists, feeling like you're surrounded by narcissists, feeling like you're sensitive and no one understands that. When you start respecting that and understanding that part of you, your life will change, because when you nourish your sensitivity instead of beating it up with a stick, when you nourish it, you become the genius that you really are. It's true. It's just the way that it works. Nobody's lying to you about it. So if you're ready, start following these videos, be a part of the challenge, check things out, and start taking care of yourself, because you deserve it. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Talk to you later. Bye.